Um, bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum. Oh, well, assuming the ads aren't playing, I I should probably actually like cut this off and then change everything so that I don't have to go through the annoying process of splitting the stream. That way I can have it end at Unleashed and start at Ace Attorney 2. Yeah. I might have to explain that again. Highlights separately? Yeah, I guess I could do that. Would that work? It would probably work. Okay, fair enough. What I said was, why do things, edit themselves? Because it's stupid. Because Twitch decided to change the dashboard on its own for the quick actions. Nobody asked. And I'm upsetty. Alright. Yeah, I'll just do that then. So let me get where is Phoenix Wright? This. I don't get why I'm the only person that has technology just change itself. I've been watching through a lot of Terminator stuff recently, and I am becoming more and more convinced that, yeah, computers taking over the world. It's gonna happen. It's all ploy by Skynet. God dang it. Freaking. Oh. I think it lagged a little, probably. Alright. Ace Attorney, are you going to boot up? Or are you not going to do that? It is a good question. The best of questions. Do I click it again? I'll just give it a second. Should be booting. Huh. And then game capture. I will need. Hey, it's up. Cool. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's not what I wanted. Let's close that. Let's close. Capture specific window. Ace Attorney. Okay. Now I gotta figure out the dimensions. God forbid. Well, I wish that actually helped, but it does not. Oh, wait. Maybe it does. Now. Nope, it doesn't. Did my best. Alright, hard way it is. Shut up. Let's do that. Let's do the dimensions. Oh, that's a little weird. Alright, hold on. Just to make it a little easier-ish. What do you mean you don't want it like that? Hold on, I'm curious. Yeah, I'm gonna play it like this. Perfect. Let's do 5,200. You know, if it would type, that would be very cool. Thank you. Is it? Why is it, like, not getting bigger? What am I doing wrong? I'm so confused. There, that actually worked. Somehow. I mean, I don't think it knows how numbers work. Nah, it's not fine. It keeps resizing itself. Will, what's happening? Hold on. Let me look at the other things. There's alignment and bounding box, the center, bounding box size. Maybe that's the issue. Scale to inner bounds. No bounds? Probably no bounds. Oh no. Phoenix. Top left, center. Let's do 200 and 200 and go from there. Let's do 1,000 and 1,000. Okay. 800. Okay. 600. I'm getting there. Slowly. 500. Video games. I don't want to just leave it. Okay. And then... Okay. I think that's fine. We're leaving it like that. Freaking... Hold on. I want to see if it did something. Okay. Maybe I should... Hold on. Just so it doesn't decide to screw things up in the future. I'm just gonna save that. Because it definitely would. Alright. So how's the audio? It looks like it could be louder? Question mark? Not entirely sure. Let me shut that off. Let me... Audio's okay for now. I'm a fan of that. Hopefully it registers that I'm using my PS3 controller. Oh, right. I guess it would help if... Yeah? Really not gonna, huh? There we go! I don't know why that took so long. Are you not going to... Question mark? Oh. I guess that would be why. It's not... Ah! It's not registering that I'm... It only registers the joystick. That's weird. Honestly, I might just play with freaking keyboard. That's right. Oh, you went back, but you won't start? Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. Alright. Get out of here. Alright. So, Ace Attorney 2. Justice for All. No. Well... Ace Attorney... Justice for All. There we go. I don't want to play with keyboard because keyboard's stupid. Also, if I'm gonna do this, I really need my dual screen setup again. Ha! Wow, that sucks. Wait, what? Phantom of the Opera? How did I get into this mess? I don't know. It's far enough. I can only imagine this song is, like, copyright free. Oh my god. Is this a... RPG? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Huh. Oh. Oh. September 8th? Wow, that's recent. That's really recent. Alright. I'm gonna have to do it like this. What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Looks like they hung up. Oh, good. I finally found it. Oh. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's a kaiju. It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Hey, it's Mr. Ace Attorney. Come on. Get it right, dude. A few minutes later. District Court. Defendant lobby. Grrr. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Oh, hi, who are you? You have a lot of feathers. Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? I think I left it in my other pants. Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Trouble? Never mind, you're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hopes was lost. When all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. Her name's Bird. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever! What's this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. Wow. Lost your fan already, dude. No, I mean... I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just... Well, I think you might have the wrong person. Yes, I'm... Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Wait, he has amnesia? I mean, I guess he got beaten. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? Trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Despite you acting very strange. Phoenix isn't a meanie. He just has amnesia. The Dark Descent. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. All that time in law school and I don't remember a thing. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Man, she's about to go to jail. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. What's the Maggie for? Maggie Bird. What type of bird is a Maggie? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Was it Mr. Wright? Oh no, it lagged. Oh no, it's lagging. Oh no, he froze. Judge! Oh, okay. Sorry, I was having a spaz attack. Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Sure. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yeah, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life's in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. This is a very important case. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Got him. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. Which means... No. It was that one. That's the right one. Judge ain't having it. Magpie? Is that... Oh, maybe. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. Besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Miss Payne, please call your first witness. It's Michael Jackson, apparently. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand! Here we go. Don't let me get down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Oh, I love Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. Work under that detective? Hold on. There you go. Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Please describe for us the details of this murder. It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park. Expose? The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Dusting Prince? Dusting Prince? Is it? He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path. Sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. Which is, in fact, a bad thing. The details are listed in the report that was distributed... Oh, that's you. Distributed yesterday. The autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. Dusting Prince. Where's what's his name? Other attorney man? Are you talking about Miles? Oh, Edgeworth's gonna show up. Don't worry. I love him. He's fantastic. Or are you talking about, May? May? May. Yeah. If I may, the prosecution would like to submit the photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Victim well from walking path above. I recall at yesterday's prelim hearing, Edgeworth! A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. He's probably going to show up in the second case, or third. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. The court record? Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir! I remember no one's name from the previous game. Fair enough. Tab? What does that mean? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Court's in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Alright, check that court record. What was it again? Tab? Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the body? Ooh. Glasses. Hold up. How do I... Backspace. Glasses. I remember a few of them. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. I'm right. The victim grabbed Esquila's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. And held on to them as he fell. Okay, don't know why I did that. That was a little weird. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses I found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear. Sir, you sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. I have further evidence to present. You have more. This evidence is very decisive. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Alright. Let's go, Dick. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor! Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. I can read. Why you have an accent? Because he's a detective. He's a beat cop detective. He has to have an accent. Payne could have an accent, too. I mean, I think he has, like, a high-pitched voice, so it would sound like, "The prosecution would like to submit this picture!" That's not exactly how I wanted it to sound. I gotta make it higher-pitched. "The prosecution would like this picture!" Kinda like that. And I could do that. It is only 8. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But, I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. Detectives always have accents. What are you talking about? You've never seen a detective in your life. How do you explain his dying message? Some of my best friends are detectives. It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. I have Yagami, and I have Holmes, and I have like 5 other Sherlock Holmes. Cross-exam. This is it, I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective, he does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter, either way, it's bad for us. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, you're cross-exam, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, man, dude. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. Hey, he mentioned you. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Alright, what do you got? There's something even more incriminating than glasses under the body. Let me... Hold up. Let me look at my stuff real quick.
Barrel.
My bad. Huh. That might be important. Oh, cool. I can just do that. Alright. Pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie. Her name is spelled differently. So, I'm... The audio's perfect? Oh, that's good. I gotta press that part. You absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. There's a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. It's got a point. Hey, hold on. Don't hum me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I'd better check the court record again. Alright. Present! The victim, a photo of the area. Okay. And that should just, yeah. Present. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just not related? They aren't, are they? They are, though. Bro. How do I prove that it's misspelled? Hold up. I thought maybe, you know, he would say that. Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how I got there. I wonder if I can present a profile? Yeah, okay. I didn't know if I could do that. I don't know why I can't hear the I still can't hear the sound commands. It's weird cuz they're playing for you, right? And they're supposed to play for me too and startle me. But they haven't been doing that in a while, and I keep forgetting to mess with it. Tell them. They play, but it's on a slight delay. Well, I mean, I guess that makes a little sense. What is it? What? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, "Objection!" And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe! You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? Boop, 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 boop. You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. Say it again. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Oh. It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. Hey-oh. What's going on here? Huh? Yeah, what's going on? Why do you keep freezing it, Judge? Stop freezing the... I have no idea either, sir. Oh, I gotta hydrate. Splish. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. And the judge is very confused because he's not spelling it, he's just saying it. There are no dashes there. He's not spelling it. He's saying it's not spelled Maggie, it's Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh. How about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. Nani? May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not know her name. I have to do it every time. This is very true. Mr. Payne, you're fired. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were, in fact, lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. You're a lover? Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. You know what I forgot to do? Hold up, real quick. Real quick, just in case anybody cares. I switched to Ace Attorney 2. There you go. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me and asked what she should get for him. You care, do you? Those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. I see. You may cross-examine. Do it. Why are you so sad? Officer... Okay, so what do we got? We got the cell phone. We got this. We got the glasses. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Nearsighted. The walking path above. Okay. Don't say it too loud. Don't want to jinx it. They've been going out for about a half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Day of the incident just happened to be his birthday. Maggie had gotten him a present, something she bought over 2 months ago. She came to me and asked what she should get for him. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Let me press all these. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. I got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Yeah, anyway. Marriage. But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? Since when does that matter? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. How can we be sure that he was born? The day of the incident, you mean September 6th? Yeah, the victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day, and since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, a jolly time. Oh, shoot, dang it. Did I think I did. Let me do that back. There we go. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. 8-year-old and nothing. Yeah. There might be video proof of him being born. Maybe. Some people they do that. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. Even when she was, what she was going to give as a present, isn't that a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me if someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. That's right! I do need to know that much. He probably does love Maggie. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I should have gone. I'm all up in her business. Please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Oh my god. Whoa, wait a sec. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. 2 months ago. Man, I love that it got called out. I thought it would be slowly brought up. Over 2 months ago. Yep, she's a very considerate woman now. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? The glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, okay. Baseball. Prince was a huge baseball fan. Baseball glove? Press further. Just now I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah? You saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Well, what's it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. The glove was custom made? Yup, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Why? Oh Michael Jackson glove. Hee hee. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case. Yeah, it would seem that there's a little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? Heck yeah, it is. I don't know where this will lead me, but... of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. Why did you just yell to the entire room that I'm bluffing? I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. I feel like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze info from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you're that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. I didn't think it had anything to do with the case. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's very yellow. Why is it so yellow? Why was it custom made, too? Prince really liked the color yellow. Ugh, gross. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other person. I think this court has heard enough. It's clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. That's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, the fingerprints on the sand had the same fingerprint as the victim. Really? We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. A perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may examine the witness. Oh, I'll examine him, all right. It is a very ugly glove. I hate it. That's probably what killed him. Oh, this is, jumped off. It was too bright. I got you a present. And he's like, oh my god! And just stumbled over the railing. We first looked into the handwriting. Couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Let me press him real quick. Hold it! Can you actually read? But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. It's just me. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. What was the result of the investigation? So, in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with a scientific investigation. I've never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything that like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Are you gonna keep doing that? His pointer finger. You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Oh, don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger. Yeah, we figured there should be something on the finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? Everything's calling out Gumshoe so bad. It's fantastic. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write this name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under the nail. Guess he's right. There's more! But wait, there's more! Scratches on his skin. You can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. It's incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those, and that's how we found him. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Look, not everybody does. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. So listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion, that the name was definitely written by the victim. Don't you think that would be really strange? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? Oh, the present. What about it? Is that a lefty glove? Hold up. So... trapped under the victim's pointer... From this, we could confirm wrote his name with the right hand. That is a right, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. He was a lefty, though. Or not. Take a look at this. That's a glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it. It's very ugly. It's really yellow, and that's about it. He's a lefty. It's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. There's another reason why it's special. What would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. It looks like it could fit a righty, though. Like, wow, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. Oh, I don't know how baseball works. That's why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Oh. That's, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Ugh. When you think about it in that way, then yeah. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. And that means Maggie is... No, it's not possible, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No. Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Ugh. I feel like I can breathe again. Seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me? Oh, well, thanks. You got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer. You joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I'll now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. No, not yet. No. I mean, please, give me a few more minutes. Oh, they kept this track in. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? Prosecution's not finished yet. What? What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
You what?
And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What? It's gonna be that guy with the fire extinguisher from the beginning, right? I believe a recess is in order. I will go to play dominoes in my quarters, if anybody needs me. We will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that this was a bit too easy. I need more info. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court's adjourned for recess. I'm gonna go to the swings, too. Ugh. Swings are fun. That sounds like a freaking... Oh. That sounds like a, Fire Emblem thing. So they all share... How many are there? 9? There are 10. Okay. Maybe I'll use 3 for... alright. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer is trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Just punch him. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. We're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? You're really tired too? I'm probably gonna, if it is at a good spot, I'll probably end at 3 hours, the normal. Of course I'd be honored too. I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. My name's Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious, you really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay, there's some numbers written on the back. This is my social security number. That's your cell phone number. My bank account. Phoenix's business card. And wrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? How's she not a depresso after just losing her lover? I don't know. She's a very strong lady, man. I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up then, tell me. This might be very important. Roger? No, my name is... Phoenix Wright. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh, the Blue Badger. Shout out. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. That's a little suspicious. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That's the killer. You mistakenly thought that her name was spelled normal. But alas, it's a very weird, messed up way. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. It's really weird how... a customer called for a cake order, and she wanted it for her son Colton, and I'm like, that's exactly how it sounds, right? And that's spelled exactly how it sounds, right? And she's like, yeah, and spelled it out for me, and I'm like, okay, yeah. A lot of people have we talked for a second about how a lot of people spell names weird or have weird names, and then she said that her name was like Cheyenne or something, and I'm like, that is my name. That is my name. Yeah, Colton like that. Actually, I don't think it was Cheyenne. I think it was like... It was a little weird. Not something that you could, like, automatically spell. To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... You were here all along. Oh, it's me. You're so mean. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. I love her. And when I went to check in on the courtroom, everyone had already left. Now who the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl, too. Hey, good morning. Maggie. Maya. Maya, same thing. It could have been Colton with a K, but that would be weird. It's gonna be May. I'm stupid. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What is this? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. As in, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Members of a con artist group? Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. Where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Wow. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom. Oh, guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. A tasty prune. With some weird hair. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness. Before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on... There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. What's his name? Okay. Please state your name for the court, witness. And before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Okay. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, right? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk. I'm curious about the delay. Did I? Did you? Hold up. Let me see something. Real quick. Well, I guess I'm almost done, so I don't have to check right now. Though I want to be, like... That's how I used to look before high school. Hold on. I'm gonna type with... There we go. With the soundboard. I want to see if I can mess with it real quick. I have 30 minutes until 3 hours. Oh, for the love of... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was gonna tell me to log in. If it did, then... No. I want to see if I can, fix the thing so that I can hear it. I guess I could do that off screen, actually. For a second, I thought I needed somebody to test it. Sounds. Well, no, I'm not even sure where I'd begin. But this way, I won't even... Yeah, that's why I'll have it up. And I won't forget. But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, you think I should just end the chapter? It might be long. I mean, it's first case, so maybe not. I'm merely looking for that perfect top-notch. It's doing this on its own. I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he, a human chatterbox? I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses, you say? Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Gay gobbledygook. Is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I'm Richard Wellington. Richard Wellington? I don't know. Is there a pun there? I think it just sounds stupid. And the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Huh? If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, right? It would appear that you were attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am... Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, what you witnessed will do, Mr. Beef Wellington. God.
Shut up.
Alright, what'd you see? I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6. All of a sudden, a police officer fell from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Wait, but banana? What? That was a decisive testimony. Why do you have amnesia? What a prestigious tick. Because this man, probably, allegedly, hit me with a fire extinguisher. Decisive. Nick, did you hear what he just said? That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client? You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy's lying. You may not question the witness. Say banana? I want to press him on banana and see what he says. I kind of want to press all of them. Okay. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6. All of a sudden, a police officer fell from above. I'm curious about this one. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? I just want to see how it pans out. Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you! I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Just saying, Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in court. Please don't make me have to raise my voice. I had to raise my voice a lot, too, today. Are you finished? I'd like to continue, if that's alright with you. Is Will still here? Does it say anything? Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. Only other thing I saw was the banana. Yeah, let's question banana. You swish your hair like that too? You do! Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. What would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Is it the baseball glove? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. It's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. There's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. What if it's not a lie? Maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. That's exactly what we need to do. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Everything okay, Nick? Banana finger. Banana! Present. Present the banana. That's a banana! Mr. Beef Wellington. I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. To be fair, it does look like bananas. Oh, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull info out of me. That's where you'd be wrong. What's the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Baseball killed my father. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight, loves bananas, knows nothing about baseball. I like knows nothing about baseball. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? What? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. Oh, I don't think so. Objection overruled. Why are you so mad? You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. The ones with 20/20 vision. Galileo. New possibilities. In the end, the gloves, bananas, viewed from afar. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I guess you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing glasses today? That's because I lost them recently, see? Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing glasses then? He strangled himself. How about it, witness? You're an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. Something about courage. Gruesomely burned, huh? Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Death penalty. He can't see without his glasses. I can see without my glasses. What happened next in moments after you witnessed the crime? Bum-bum. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. I don't remember her being burned at the stake, but I know Joan of Arc. I forget her entire story, I guess, other than she was Mulan, basically. So she copied Mulan. She was empowered by it. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yep. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer of his face there. Let me question the witness now. Okay. Do you remember a show called Joan of Arcadia? I watched that for like a very short time. I don't remember if I liked it or not. It just like wormed its way into my brain. She was a French girl who heard God, and he told her to fight for the people, and she was captured by an opposing country, and they claimed her a witch, so they burned her at the stake. Ah. She was only 13? Wow. I thought she was like... She dressed up as a dude knight and fought or something. Ran away as soon as she realized I was there. Nearly called. Must have been 6:45. A lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. 6:28. Alright. Let's press this one. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7. They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at the time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. Can't find anything out of the ordinary. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? I thought it was either that or the statement before it. 6:45. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal, I graduated from a pretty good, I mean top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why you? You're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? Okay. She ran away. Okay, let me press both of these then. Uh-oh. It froze. Okay. I guess I'm going back to Stream Elements. She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? The witness has already answered that question. He stated the defendant is the culprit. This is true. I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more info out of him? Immediately called. Immediately, as in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? Do you think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. For that one? Immediately called the police state. Oh, yeah, immediately, and yeah, because the time of death doesn't match up. I don't know if I should do this one. I should do this one. I'll try this one. Hold on. Because he actually says a time here. Yeah, 6:45 when I made the call, so let's do that one. For a sec. Yeah, okay, cool. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. I don't really like this, pressing this song over, like, more over the turnabout theme from the first game. If this is it. I would hope they kept it. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. I mean... Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Matryoshka. It just caught me off guard. I lost my cell phone there. Are you happy? You lost it. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Yes. Haven't you ever heard that something strange? My own quirk? Plain people? Okay. Man. Wait, hold on a second. You lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone. Could it be? I mean, this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? There's only one option. Wellington, where is your phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here is it. Here is it? Is that a typo? Looks like he's got his phone. I thought that just might, maybe thought, that this was his. I don't know. Well, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Where'd you find it? Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Have any further questions, Mr. Wright? The witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Splish.
Of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Let's have this proof, then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Maggie found this in the park. She got a contact with its owner, but they never showed. Con artists and their phone numbers stored in the cell phone Maggie found. It's very simple. This is evidence that backs up my claim. Yet again, you have presented this course with a obtuse, meaningless item. It's obtuse and meaningless. I don't get you at all, Nick. Why do you think he wouldn't need to look for a phone in the first place? It's because I was looking at the evidence and it just hit me. I thought, hey, he really didn't have to look for a phone. Why don't you hurry up and present that piece of evidence? Nani? Oh, I didn't take damage. That's good. I don't think it's that. The victim fell from a walking path above. Well, I mean, I guess they're all freebies. No, that's not that one. I doubt it's that. I have to. I have to do it. Nah, nobody said anything about it. Alright. Dang. I wanted to see. Is there anything in profiles? He's 22. I guess we'll just go down the list. The music stopping is strange to me. Look for a phone in the first place. Because of the bananas. No, it's not that one. Bruh. Oh, because there's a phone booth right there. Ha! Okay. That would do it. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. The crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. It's a phone booth. Shh! That's correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Actually, it was 4. Why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? His back shot is weird. What is reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. As reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yeah, that's very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him, so there was no reason for him to kill it, for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. If he wasn't looking for his phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Maybe he wanted the bananas. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? There's only one possible explanation. Your mom. Let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present. Now I'll be penalized. Probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence. Hold on. You know what this means. Just gotta... please answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Why didn't the witness call the police right away? He had broken glasses. I mean, it's not this again, right? Because we already answered that. Maybe because he was taking the time to write it out. That would be a good guess, I think. Actually, I think that's the best one I have. It's either that or the phone. It wasn't this. Perhaps. That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out. So just that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Before you do, you will be penalized. Alright. Let's try the phone. Nope.
Oh no.
It wasn't that either. What's up, Connor? Well, those were on the phone that he... So that wouldn't make sense. Unless... Maybe he called them? But he already... Yeah, no, that wouldn't really make sense. And then the business card doesn't matter. You're not good at this. It's not this one. Alright, 5 tries left. I already did the... Yeah, I already did this. Profiles. She's a policewoman. He was dating. Gotta get in points across. No, this is his phone. And this was all of his contacts, but he didn't have... I mean, these were just guesses. I didn't think it was those. It could be something with the glasses. I did try the contact list, yeah. Pretty sure I did. Didn't I? Yeah, okay, it's the glasses. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the body? Now wait a sec, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Okay, that makes sense. Looking around for him. Are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. Ooh, this might be the turnabout one. It's very Capcom-y. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out that cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to Deep Six this guy. Deep Six? I'll sink him in one shot. And then he pulls out a gun. It's so exciting watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. The defense is making a mockery of this court without any solid ground to stand on. He accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? What's your explanation as to why you're not the murderer? That's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? You mean the name Maggie? Yeah, I'm an idiot, like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. What? Wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? Maggie? This is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before the trial. I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? Oh, there sure was. It'd be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witnesses have known the defendant's name? That was the call. Where's that? Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why you? How did you? Maggie! Your Honor, those questions have nothing to do with... Where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness' cell phone and the murder? I do. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. She also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is that yours? I'm glad we called. You can't meet up, and I can give this back. I didn't catch your name. Call me Maggie. Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Mag Straight. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Eject your face. Hold up. I have it somewhere. There it is. The witness has no motive, and your point is, it's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Well, maybe they're a psychopath. He had no reason to kill anyone. That's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to this court the proof the witness had a motive. I would assume this. That's my best guess. Oh, God, that would take 2 hits off. It has to be this. There's no way it wouldn't be. I got phone, autopsy. It's gotta be the names list. Because he's a con artist. His motive's right here. What's this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. We have to determine that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course! This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
Nani?
Con artist, can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outraged invasion of privacy. Good. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. And I should know, because I'm a murderer. Sure, just like the, dialogue with the goddess? Okay. I don't care, Mr. Wellington.
Shut up!
All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. Do you think any of you know what it's like to be as refined man such as me?
Did you go cry to your mommy like a little bitch?
It's like perfectly timed. This is unjustified badgering of the witness. Overruled. I don't care. What's the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is looking into that group, a victim of that group, a member of that group. He's a member of this very group. All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. This is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Wellington, Mr. Well, would you care to explain? Got you now. The police officer. Was it Mr. Payne? This is unjustified badgering of the witness. Your mom, you said that a few seconds ago. Please let's think about the content of the phone call. Hello, I've been searching, we can meet up. Defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That's a valid point. What does the defense think? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Maybe we should be thinking outside the box. If we think like that, maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. It was the bananas. Your thoughts? I don't think he went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. What was this something that didn't agree with the witness? That's a good question. So we got the phone, we got that. Glasses, the hand, that, business card, Connor's. Honestly, is it as simple as it? He was in his outfit. Is it as simple as he saw a policeman? God, that would get 2 dings. I'm wondering if it's as simple as that. Because the rest of the evidence doesn't really... That was after the murder, unless... Yeah, no, it had to be just because he was a cop. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Yeah. The girl that picked up my phone is with the policeman. He couldn't have known where they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. So that's why I should just kill him in broad daylight, right now. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. He went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. You have any comments? I'm thinking. Seems the truth has come out at last. The witness. Mr. Wellington, you are. Oh no, he's gonna have a breakdown. Anime breakdown. Oh, look at that. That is fantastic. I love the breakdowns. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to be? You're an idiot. That guy's really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, con group that, they're all on that phone. Who's to say that phone's really mine? Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? You want proof that this phone's yours? Your name's written on the back. I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. He sure is freaking. I love the thing the most. Feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. The cell phone... There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. The phone stored numbers, fingerprints on the phone. I mean, fingerprints, maybe, but... Both kind of make... No, because fingerprints... That would take forever. We could just look at the stored numbers now. Yeah. Right? This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I feel like that was wrong. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we were trying to do is determine who it belongs to. Who cares about what numbers are stored on it? Who knows, maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. Rip. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense as a proposal. That jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. Fingerprints. No, his name's Dustin. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Yes, Your Honor. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. What? You said there was sand all over it, so... I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. Oh. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone's right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. Wait, what? Why? It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. No. Oh my god, now I remember. Oh. Looks like they hung up. Good, I finally found it. Smack. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know this phone has to be his. How am I supposed to prove something like that? If you cannot prove who the owner of the cell phone is, your indictment has no... Is it indictment? I don't know. Has no basis, and therefore no power. Looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-exam. Haha, I got away with it. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Indictment? Ah, okay. There's a C. There's a C. That C belongs. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bone aped it. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what? I don't know. Everything. The cross-exam has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more insane questions. You will not harass the witness, is that clear? But I like harassing. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed. Please, Your Honor. This is your last chance. You may present one piece of evidence in the court. And that means... I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, that the cross-exam period has ended. Were you paying attention? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. I can't do it again because it said one more piece, not one piece. Now then, this is your last chance. All comes down to this. It's go time. Jesus, 3? Please present the one piece. Okay, so I get 2 chances at this. My cell number. I am curious. You cheated? Ask you, don't tell me outright, but how would I phrase that? Steer me in the right direction. It's something you've not presented yet. Okay, So it's the badge. No. The phone, that. Photo, yeah, I already did that because that was the spelling. So I would think it was this. I have 2 chances, despite saying I have 1. It makes sense. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. The judge's business card. Fancy script. Strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor? There is something very important about that card, and that is... Is it on the back of the card? Hold up. I just wanted to make sure. Phone number on the back. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So, the back of the card. It's my name. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Right now? But court's still in session. Oh, it's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something? We're gonna call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... The freaking Steel Samurai. What? Why is my phone... And what's the stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. No, wait, it can't... By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I needed to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. I love the Phantom of the Opera music. Oh, he yelling. He's also turning blue. He died. That man died. Oof. Big oof. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he's become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. And that is why he must say,
I'm going to jail!
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding... Just sleeping. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. I should have waited for that. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. Not guilty. Also, here's some confetti. Imagine if that happened in court. You're not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. Hold on. 3 hours, 19 minutes? I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. He was a cop. It's probably because of me. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. I mean, I like that one. 4 more minutes? Are you sure about that? I'll just end it right here. What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me.
Did you go cry to your mommy like a little bitch?
What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Well, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. Who gonna clean up the confetti? Gumshoe. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh, I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. What? Everything's all my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up. I don't think my head's that messed up yet. More like anymore. Yeah, you're late. I'm ending soon. What's up, though? I'm gonna find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You tried to fill out your... what? Salsa? I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Miss Wright, Aya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks, you take care of yourselves too. What is that? What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. I think it... Yep. Okay, there we go. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but... Who are you? Had to do stocking help and tell you for like 30 seconds. For 30 seconds? Stocking help? What? Confusing. Federal aid for student applicants. I did it during my sophomore year and I'm trying to access it again. I don't know anything about that. What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, I screwed up. Everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. Well, the bright side about passing out is I'm almost done. You don't have to force yourself to stay up. But he's also been a good ally during others. The judge is the judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. I hate that, man. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but... maybe he's mistaken me for someone else? Oh my god. Absolutely destroyed him. And this girl, Maya. You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example... Eartha Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you missed me. Oh yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh... well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. How did he not notice? Well, maybe he just hit, like, a clear all or something. It hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. Well, that's because she left, yeah. And that story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago. The Lost Turnabout. Done. College is, a time, probably. So I've heard. Go away, Saraki. Yeah. Have a distraction. Oh, it's this girl! I've seen her in pictures. I'm curious. All right. Reunion and Turnabout is next. So I'm gonna continue doing Ace Attorney 2 next Wednesday, or well, on Wednesdays from now on, and then I think after Ace Attorney 2 we'll go back to Returnal. Yeah, that should be good. That didn't take long at all. Finished Unleashed. Finished the first case in Ace Attorney 2. Going back to Returnal will be fun, but this will take a while if the first game is anything to go by, because I still remember how long that last case was. That was a while. That was a crazy case. I hope I keep having more 6 o'clock streams too, because that makes these funner, I think, because I can do all the voices. That'd be a good time. Novel games are relaxing. Yeah. This is murder novel game. The only novel games that I've played so far are Danganronpa 1, Danganronpa 2, Ace Attorney 1, and now Ace Attorney 2. I don't know if there are any other visual novel. Well, actually, that's not true. Where is it? It's the Nonary games. I believe that's also a visual novel. So, yeah. Bubblegum. Alright. I don't think there's anything else I have to say. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and join me next time for more Ace Attorney 2, where I'll find out about that little girl. Functioning while parking. Little Goyle. Gargoyle. Okay, bye.